Was just with me in London, made a whole book about how much she loves me.
Well, clearly that was bullshit.
Anyways, the girl reached out to me, to my friend today, showed us evidence.
Hey, shout out to Girly Pop. She kept it 10 toes. She was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, girl. Your boyfriend, he not shit. He not shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, cause you know, especially the Girly Pops, I'm already knowing. They be like, yo, men ain't shit and all this, John. Like, obviously, it's not true. Obviously, everyone is different. You know, I say it all the time. Juice WRLD, my second favorite artist of all time. One of his most popular songs, All Girls Are the Same. Are all the Girly Pops and all the Lover Babes the same? No. So, yeah, same thing in this case. Men, there are men who are shit, you know what I'm saying? Cool, cordial, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that will obviously respect and treat their Girly Pops with major love, baby. As everyone should do just generally with their partner. But yeah, nah, this nigga specifically, this nigga Landon, where the fuck his name is, yeah, he's not shit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you he's not shit. So, yeah. So it looks like the Girly Pops are eating once again today. I ain't gonna lie, cooking for y'all. But y'all already know what it is. You saw title and thumbnail. Yeah, we got a little situation going on. Now, with this influencer Girly Pop, her name is TheWizardLiz. Apparently, there's this whole cheating scandal going down with her significant other and all that type of jazz. I'm seeing all this different Jones come out in the ether. So I'm like, yo, we got to get some context on this situation. Because as far as I'm concerned, no John. But I do not know TheWizardLiz. And I do not know what's going on with the situation. But y'all already know how we get down. With this slop and with this tea, you'll be seeing Trilly. So you already know how we get down and do it. Trill talks everything. Trill yaps everything. Let's get right into it. Yo, shout out to Lover Babe. She's back once more. Shout out Spill Sash. We got this influencer is in big trouble. TheWizardLiz cheating scandal explained. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, sure to love. You already know how we get down. Let's get right into it. We got to see what is going on with this joint right here. Wild works we got going on. Y'all know how we get down.
You guys, we need to talk about WizardLiz because everyone has been like, WizardLiz, I can't believe what happened to WizardLiz. I'm looking at my man differently because of WizardLiz. And I was what the heck happened? What is going on? And we are going to break down this crazy TikTok cheating scandal that has been taking over a lot of people's For You pages. All right, so let's start with the basics. Who is WizardLiz?
Hold on, y'all. I gotta pause. You see the bad production quality we got here, bro? Trill never edit shit out. Bad optics, bruh. Now let me stop playing. Like a nigga ain't pressed the wrong button. Head ass. Anyway, like I said,
Liz is a huge creator that has been taking over a lot of people's For You pages. All right, so let's start with the basics. Who is WizardLiz? WizardLiz is a huge creator with millions of followers.
8.12 mil. Oh yeah, good Girly Pop definitely got some motion on the socials.
Across platforms, known for her motivational self-help content. Her whole vibe is.
See, I get scared sometimes, yo. I be getting them fucking Clara Dow flashbacks, bro. We gonna start moving over to body positivity in a sec.
It's about women and self-respect, not settling for less.
Wait. Hold on. How I lost weight without trying. Uh-oh. My red flags are going off.
Content. Her whole vibe is about women and self-respect, not settling for less, and focusing on self-love, which is why this situation is so shocking because Liz has been engaged to this guy named Landon. But recently, Liz dropped a total bombshell, revealing that she's 4 months pregnant with Landon's child. And while that should be a very joyful announcement,
I'm like, yeah, you're bringing a miracle into this world. Y'all know how I get down. I say all the time, you know what I'm saying? When you have children, you need to get them TLC, tender love and care, because obviously that's what's gonna, in the future, be able to help them be able to be responsible. Not only that, but great, and people will like them. Like, that's a main thing. Not even more or less on the, like, yo, you're trying to raise them or whatever to satisfy everybody Jones, but like more or less colloquially, like just in society, like they'll be deemed as like good people or whatever. Like, they're like, oh yeah, nah, such and such is cool or whatever. But I'm assuming it gets bad, right?
It came with a devastating twist. Liz claimed that Landon had been cheating on her while she was pregnant.
Yep. That's the one.
Yeah, you heard that right. And because she is this creator that is posting content about not settling for less and everyone thinking that she has...
that shit already burns me, bro. I'm like, damn, yo, we cheating and we got kids? We bringing children to the world, we cheating? Oh my fucking God, bro. Yo, niggas. Cause like, yo, it's not even, obviously it's not only niggas that can cheat. Yo, the girly pops can get a little scandalous too. But I'm not gonna lie, we have to calm this horn down. We got to calm this horn down, bruv. I ain't gonna lie, you bringing a child into this world, gang, and you worry about fucking and all this shit? Like,
this dream partner in this dream relationship, everyone has just been like, okay, so like love's not real. Like nobody is safe if our girl Liz
love is definitely real. It's just, it's looking like the nigga Landon's a dumbass.
get cheated on. People have just reacted to this online feeling like they themselves have been cheated on or something because they were just so upset that Landon would do this to Liz. According to Liz, Landon had allegedly created a Snapchat account specifically to message other women and not just chatting, but trying to
a fucking Snapchat? Oh my god, bro. That app hasn't fallen the fuck up, bro. I have not had Snapchat probably on a fucking cellular device since like 2016. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, y'all gotta let me know. Heads is still doing streaks to this day? The Big 25? There's no way. Couldn't be.
Arrange meetups with one of them. She posted on her Instagram story, I will never ever create a fake narrative for social media.
Anyway, go back, cause now.
Posted on her Instagram story, I will never ever create a fake narrative for social media. I will not preach something and not take the advice myself. Landon decided to make a Snapchat account and reach out to a girl to meet up. He
Bro, again, nigga, you're bringing a kid into this world. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Was just with me in London, made a whole book about how much she loves me.
Well, clearly that was bullshit.
Anyways, the girl reached out to me, to my friend today, showed us evidence.
Hey, shout out to Girly Pop. She kept it 10 toes. She was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, girl. Your boyfriend, he not shit. He not shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, cause you know, especially the Girly Pops, I'm already knowing. They be like, yo, men ain't shit and all this, John. Like, obviously, it's not true. Obviously, everyone is different. You know, I say it all the time. Juice WRLD, my second favorite artist of all time. One of his most popular songs, All Girls Are the Same. Are all the Girly Pops and all the lover babes the same? No. So, yeah, same thing in this case. Men, there are men who are shit, you know what I'm saying? Cool, cordial, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that will obviously respect and treat their Girly Pops with major love, baby. As everyone should do just generally with their partner. But yeah, nah, this nigga specifically, this nigga Landon, where the fuck his name is, yeah, he's not shit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you he's not shit. So, yeah.
He called the relationship fake. Meanwhile, my...
Wait, where did I get reached? Oh, yeah, right, okay, right.
Cats are with him in Dallas. All my stuff is there in our apartment. And, oh, I'm 4 months pregnant. He says he's incredibly sorry, but honestly, I feel like I didn't know him at all. I feel stupid for ignoring the signs and dreams I had that...
Damn, I wonder what those signs showing was. Interesting.
I even told him about, and he told me I was crazy. Listen to your intuition, women. Men want to lead the world, but can't even control their lust. It's...
hold on.
A man that can't control his lust will never be able to lead.
I 100% agree with her. I 100% agree with her on that. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Bro, you niggas have to stop cutting. Dumbass. Like, I've said this shit before, too. I'm like, bro, I'm not mad if heads gotta get their goon off. Listen, bro, that's just life. Everyone needs their little satisfaction. But when you're so worried about slaying puss or slopping on some dick or some shit to where you're doing this, yeah, fuck off. We'll be seeing you later. Like, bro, come on. You downloading the Snapchat, bro. Trying to meet up with the Girly Pop. And your fucking, like, your girlfriend, your fucking wife, your baby mom, literally, like, actually your baby mother, bruh. Next.
I'm absolutely heartbroken and shocked. My haters can go celebrate, haha, so funny. I will always have...
If you celebrate this shit, you're a fucking weirdo.
Have the last laugh, though. He lost everything and I gained everything, thank God. She had also said, how are you gonna spend close to $1 million on me? Refuse to be more than a week without me and refuse to do long distance until we get our visa stuff done because you want to be attached to my hip. Make me get rid of my apartment, move with you all over the world, stay in Airbnbs.
Oh, this shit getting fucking messy, bro. Oh my God.
Whilst we wait for the visa process. Cuddled to sleep together 4 days ago, messaged me on the plane how much you miss me and so excited to build our family.
This shit getting so fucking messy, bro.
To then, the day you land, decided to cheat on Snapchat. The girl was a longtime follower and fan of my content, and she told you no multiple times.
Oh, no. So not only did you fucking cheat, you dumbass, but you also basically got rejected. Oh. You know what we should do? We should... At least, not even. Actually, better yet, this ain't no fucking weed. You know what he should do? Or he should have done? Probably focus more on his relationship. But that's just me, though. That's just me.
Can't even cheat because she didn't want you. Oh Lord. People were just in shock that Landon would do this, especially since he looked so loyal from their posts online. I mean, his Instagram only had one Instagram picture and it was his engagement to Liz. He had also done extravagant things like she talked about, like making a whole book about how much he loves her. So people just could not wrap their minds around that.
I'm not even worried about any shit. Fuck the Instagram post, fuck the ring, yo, fuck all that, John. Y'all have kids, bro. Or better yet, not even for TheWizardLiz, bro. Nigga, Landon, you have a fucking kid now, bro. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, because was she 4 months pregnant? In 5 months, your kid is popping out of her jalooper. I need you to understand this. You're a dumbass. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, bro. Yeah, you dad gonna bring a kid into the world like less than half a year from now, and you worried about getting into puss? I think you need to worry about what's, again, coming out of it. What the fuck is... Yo, oh my god.
Liz has also gone back to edit old Instagram photos, and one of the captions now reads, "A man will spend almost $1 million on you, insist being around you 24/7, move in with you, be so lovely all day, and still cheat on Snap and call your relationship fake. Release me."
It was like, yo, to see it sounded like legitimately the dream shit, like up until we got right here. And yep, then it just gets instantly bad. But yeah, spend $1 million on you. We gotta question this a little bit though. Not that you shouldn't spoil your girly pops, or for the girly pops, you shouldn't spoil your man. If you want to, by all means, and they appreciate it, John, go ahead. But yo, brother, you spent 7 figures and then went and did this shit? You're a dumbass.
Me. She continued to call him out online, posting the book that he made for her where he was confessing all of this love to her, and she said, "Bro writes me a whole book about 26 reasons he loves me for 3 hours on the 21st of May, my birthday, pays $100K to develop an app for me."
Oh my god. Okay, so make that 1.1 mil.
As a surprise. Bro, how are you gonna fumble your own investment like that? How stupid. Oh Lord.
Fuck, yo, and not even that. Like, honestly, she shouldn't even word it like that. It's like, she's not an investment, or I guess you could say your relationships, you're investing into the time, or whatever the fuck. It's not even that. How do you fumble your supposed love? How do you fumble that? Because if you really fucked with her, you wasn't doing this shit. Whatever.
Men are so easily controlled by their lust.
They can be. I wouldn't say every dude, but they can be. I've seen niggas. Niggas spending $5 million on Sophie Rain's OnlyFans. I've seen niggas.
He also said, "I'm going to sell my engagement ring around $100K
make that 1.2 mil
and donate the money to single moms.
W.
More power to women, amen." Landon seemed to have responded to the situation in a series of Instagram stories that didn't exactly redeem his image.
Yeah, I'd imagine. See, these niggas tend to open up their fucking mouths and it doesn't make shit better.
In any way.
Like, I'm not going to come on here and ask for your forgiveness.
Good, because you shouldn't.
I'm just going to come on here and ask for understanding.
Doesn't seem like there's much shit to understand. You are going to be having a kid in 5 months, and you're a fucking cheater.
Because I made a mistake.
You did.
But that doesn't mean that I don't love Liz.
I mean, cheating on her and trying to find satisfaction from another woman, I think we're allowed to question your love.
I love her with my entire heart.
Doesn't seem like you did from the situation, but again.
And we have a baby on the way.
I know. I'm pointing it out to your dumbass. That's exactly why the fuck you shouldn't have cheated, but.
And over the last 10 months, I have done everything I can to give this person all that I can and to make
That sounds well and good. So if that's the case, why the fuck are you cheating?
her happy and do all of this. And regardless of how much I care, I made a mistake. And
you've already told me this. I have acknowledged it. So, are you gonna get to the dog shit excuse you're gonna make, or what?
in the middle of texting somebody I should not be texting in this moment of weakness.
Yes. Just like, funny enough, Liz was saying, in your moment of fucking weakness because you couldn't control your horn, nigga, you fucked up. We have acknowledged that. Like, what the fuck?
Like, seeking validation, and it's just a bad behavior that
Yeah, no shit. And if you wanted validation, why didn't you get it from, again, your baby moms, your girlfriend?
I can't believe I did it. But in the moment...
Me either!
That I was doing it, I messaged that person that I was sorry and that it was wrong And I prayed to God
You know who you should have said sorry to, you dumb fuck? Yo, maybe again your baby mother.
that night for strength and clarity to never do that again. I thought I was stronger than this. I thought
Nah, you look weak as shit.
I was smarter than this, and I let something build up inside of me that
With these things.
I indulged in.
Again, as we can see.
And it is weak and it is despicable.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie, and this is coming from a nigga who does indeed yap and repeat himself all the fucking time. You're fucking repeating yourself. Get to the point. Holy shit, you're pissing me off now. Like,
And in this, I'd like to just take full accountability. I'm not trying to. I don't think this should have been aired out, honestly. And there's so much. Oh my God, there's so much.
if you didn't want this shit to get... honestly, no, I agree with you on that factor. You know, let me sit here and lock in. Can't even talk. Truly can't go for shit. You know how I get down. Yeah, this shit should have stayed on the back end. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with that. The Chun, like I said earlier, is getting messy. You know what I'm saying? The Wizard Liz, she posting the Johns. She doesn't technically have to do that, John, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I say all the time, you should try to be objective, but sometimes, and most times, people have biases. And in this shit, from what I'm seeing, I feel like she was kind of justified, but that's just me, though. Anyway, barring that, brother, oh my God, brother, this shit not helping you. You want to take full accountability, yet you could have really been on some accountable shit and just never did this. The fuck? Bro, come on, man.
To say that I am not going to say.
He once again goes on to say that he loves Liz and says that he should have just taken accountability and that he's sorry.
I love Liz more than I could even put words to, and I have shown.
Wait. He said more than I could put words to? Correct me if I'm wrong in that. Hold on.
I love Liz more than I could even put words to, and I.
But you want to know what's so funny about that? And the boss says it all the time. Shout out the boss. We love the boss. You already know. But the boss says it all the time. Actions speak louder than words, dumbass. Your actions spoke louder than your words. I need you to understand. And you're not understanding.
I have shown. I've shown her this, and I've tried my best to make her feel safe.
You didn't try hard enough.
Happy and protected and well, yes, I made this mistake.
Yeah, you
I
did.
want to be a great man.
You weren't a great man. I hope that you can change and do better. But honestly, bruh, I wouldn't take your ass back, and I doubt that she will too.
And I'm not there yet, but I know that a great man is one that takes accountability. I know that a great man is somebody who...
A great man is someone who wouldn't even go into this dumbass situation. A great man is someone who would not have been psyoped into fucking cheating on their baby moms. Again, but that's just me though.
makes a mistake and then can be forthcoming honestly. And although I felt bad, like I should have just said, hey, I've done this thing. I feel very bad about it. I'm sorry. Like I know what I did was wrong and this is not going
You could have just never done it.
to happen again and I'm sorry. And that's how you should treat the people you love. And
It's so funny to me because it's like he was saying it kind of earlier too, like he sought someone else for validation or whatever the fuck. And I always talk about this. The only reason that niggas cheat is because like they're feeling like they're not getting something provided from their like partner. I could only assume that. Again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Surely is a dumbass. I say it all the time. That's not cope, but yo, everyone has their own opinions and conjecture. That's why we cover the slop and all that. We want to see different people's opinions on different matters going on, different dramas, different teas. But anyway, going back to the Sean off this, brother. Damn, Damn, did I forget? No. I swear it happens at least once every video because I'll be thinking of so much shit at the same time. Hold on, pause method.
and that's how you should treat the people you love.
Oh, okay. I swear, pause method never fails. It instantly rejogs my thought. Right? So again, with the gratification thing, if you cheating, you're obviously feeling as though some aspect of your relationship is not being satisfied in which you're gonna seek it from someone else, right? In this John, I'm assuming it was bombing or fucking, right? I ain't gonna cap, which, hey, listen, like I said earlier, everyone got their goon, they gotta have their needs and get off on all that, right? Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, your girlfriend is 4 months pregnant. Like, you could put it aside a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm a bitch for that, but I don't know. I think we could go a good amount of time, you know what I'm saying? Because we're our actions of us doing this before is bringing our life into the world. So I think you can go without it a little bit, but you specifically could not. So, hey man, again, you made your bed, you're laying in that bitch.
And I am sorry. I am acknowledging is wrong, and it's not. It was 5-10 minutes of my life texting somebody that I don't give a about, throwing,
If you didn't give a fuck about them, why are you texting them? See, that's the question. Like, it's literally hypocritical.
jeopardizing everything that I have.
Yes, that's what you blatantly did by, again, wasting those 5 to 10 minutes of your life texting someone.
Like, it's just ridiculous. So, yeah, I deserve the hate, and there's not a single person.
I would even say hate. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be on no weird John like the other niggas. They'll go like brigade comment section and all that shit. But I will be here with the fair and genuine criticism. The factor, like, you're saying this right now. You're trying to say you're taking accountability and you showed weakness and a real man wouldn't do this. If you're acknowledging all that, why the fuck did you do this? Like, that's just where it is.
On this planet that is more disappointed or upset. So, I don't expect you guys to understand.
Not at all. There's not really shit to understand. Like, you cheated. You're saying now that you could have did better. You showed weakness. You're taking accountability. I guess that's good, but you still did this shit. Like,
but I hope you take into consideration that you can make a mistake and get better. And
yeah, I talk about this all the time. It's called change in patterns of behavior. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. And within the change of pattern behavior, it really does depend on certain circumstances. Within your relationship, this was a one time no. Like, you literally had only one moment for this. Because, yeah, again, if you cheat on your partner, you're not fucking loyal. I would pray that they don't stay with your ass. But, that's even a sidebar. Yeah, I don't know what you expected from this shit. Like, what else? Brother, you could have just not cheated. Brother, if you really felt like shit was getting bad, you should have been having a real convo with TheWizardLiz. Yo, again, this being your girlfriend you're having a child with, I'm sure she'll be able to sit down and hear you out, nigga. Anyway, coming off that, like, yo, you should have had a convo about this. Like, yo, listen, maybe things need to get a bit more spicy or whatever, depending on whatever Jones wasn't being satisfied by him. But again, we can draw conclusions. So yeah, you could have had these conversations and all that. But even barring that, like I said earlier, brother, your girlfriend is pregnant, so that's a whole different thing in itself. But you didn't do any of that. that is the main thing.
This isn't just a mistake, right? Like, this is breaking trust, but
It's not. Yes.
I realized what I did was wrong, and it's never gonna happen again.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's okay.
It's like it's never gonna happen again. But who are you telling this to? The Wizard Liz? I would hope it's not gonna happen to her ass again, because I doubt she's taking you back, like I said earlier.
He came back online again to ask for grace and said that he made a mistake and wants her trust back.
Very
You're
final
not getting her trust back.
thing. Look, huge. I'm not a perfect person. I made a
No shit.
mistake, a huge mistake. And although that's the case, like, I genuinely am curious if you guys believe that people can make mistakes and get better.
I do. But the problem is, again, like I was coming off the patterns of behavior shit, like, yo, some heads within pattern behavior, you have to, like, change over time and show that change. Within you in a relationship, you fuck up and cheat one time. In most circumstances, that's done. So, like, yeah, I understand you could change, but, like, brother, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know why you're telling us this shit. Like, maybe you got a platform online or some shit. I don't know if this nigga himself got socials, but obviously TheWizardLiz does. But, like, I don't even know why you're telling us this. The only motherfucker that need to hear this shit right now is TheWizardLiz. We don't, nigga, bro, I'm gonna give it a buck, like, on some Ferris shit. I have no attachment to you, nigga. Like, what you're saying, I'm just sitting here gelling on you or whatever. Pause, get your fucking mind in the gutter or whatever. Actually, no pause, get your fucking mind in the gutter. Anyway, like, I'm just sitting here gelling and shit, bro, but I have no attachment. I'm just telling you how much of a dumbass you are. None of us, nobody watching needs to hear this shit. TheWizardLiz needs to hear this shit. Like, brother, you telling me you never gonna do it again? No, tell her ass you never gonna do it again. What the fuck? Like, bro, it's baffling me. Oh,
And
my
I genuinely pray that in the event that I am able to clearly demonstrate that this is not who I am, this is not who I want to be, this is not who I will be moving forward, for the sake of my family and Liz, most importantly Liz, that if I am able to earn her trust back.
Not in a relationship standpoint, maybe like as a human, so you could be like a father to your kid, but in terms of relationship, nigga, she'll never trust you again. I'll just be the one to tell you.
and earn her respect back, that you do not evil eye the out of her or my
I'm not planning on evil eyeing her. You're the one who did that!
family. You can hate me.
What the hell?
This is a big mistake.
I don't hate you. I just think you're a dumbass.
Redeemable or not, all I ask is that you give me enough.
Again, like, he's talking about redeemable. Brother, I don't think you're the fucking world evil. I think you're a dumbass. The only person that would need to find you, again, redeemable would be the Wizard Liz. Like, and like I said, I don't think she's taking you back, because I could understand if she would never trust you in a relationship standpoint again. It makes sense. You broke her fucking trust. You cheated. You broke the loyalty. What are we doing?
Grace, where if that's what's supposed to happen here, that it happens.
Yeah, people weren't taking this well, and
I'm
we're
not taking this shit well at all, because he sounds like a fucking idiot, but...
saying that he was delusional for minimizing the situation and thinking that he should be given any type of grace. People then started to talk about how she even met Landon, and now the whole drama of all of this isn't just about him having tried to cheat on her and doing this all while she's pregnant, but people are also questioning him and calling him some creep who stalked her to be with her, literally
What the fuck?
calling him Joe Goldberg from the show You on Netflix.
Oh, I remember this shit. If this nigga's acting like this nigga... Oh, yeah, it's a problem.
This whole Joe Goldberg thing came from people digging into how Liz and Landon met when they just so happened to be at the airport at the same time in Athens, which right before the cheating scandal came out, Landon and Liz had done a Q&A together where people were already, like I said, suspicious about them having been at the...
Obviously, yo, like we said in the intro, I didn't even know who these two were before even seeing this video. So clearly to this, I cannot attest on this, John. But like, yo, if we gonna get on the evidence to that, I'd love to see it, because yo, if he was playing Joe Schmo Stalker, and then funny enough, he got like the Stalker's perfect ending, bro, because yo, he literally like having a kid with her, bro. Like, that shit never happens. Usually the Stalkers come to get ignored and try to blow niggas' cars up. But again, sidebarring that, yo, this shit is already just so baffling to me, coming off of like this, what this nigga's saying. So apparently now, yeah, he's talking at the airport. Excellent.
The airport.
Well, that's not confirmed or whatever the fuck, but that's what is being said. Like,
at the same time before, and they kind of accused him of stalking her, like trying to rip her IP address so like he would know where she was at like all times or something to coordinate them being in the same place at the same
if that were to be true, that shit is weird.
time. But in this Q&A, they addressed this, saying that, you know, he's not a stalker, and they wanted to set the story straight about why he was in Athens and why she was there and how they met.
4 years ago?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
4
Yeah,
years
3.5.
ago, Landon messaged me. He DM'd me on Instagram, and he DM'd me a book that I should read. Then I was getting into my previous relationship, so we did message like back and forth. We were both like just living our lives, and
But in my head, I like adored you, to be honest. Like, every time that you would send me a message, I got just uniquely excited.
so fast.
Yo, this thing is so fucking crazy. It is baffling to me, bro. Oh my god. It just keeps getting worse for this nigga, bro. Son, you adored her. Every message you got uniquely excited. So crazy. So then you finally, again, like I said, you get the stalker's dream, bro. You get the tier 5 subs dream. And fuck it all up. That is actually... This, brother, I'm not even gonna lie. Your levels of intelligence right now, these numbers are not looking good. Like, what are we talking about?
Fast forward, then 3 years later, I went on a trip with my friend, and we were going to Santorini, and I had booked so last minute that we had a stop in Athens, because normally it was directly to Santorini. I want to clarify, because a lot of people think that you stalked me.
Which is crazy, by the way. First got engaged and Liz posted that video, there were some comments that were like, I think this guy is like an upper
Followed
stalker.
her.
He like knew where she was gonna be.
My friend does not have social media. Like, she doesn't have Instagram, and I never ever post my location for safety reasons.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Never, ever. So no way he could have known I'm in Athens, and especially there. I had like a mask on and a cap, okay? No one recognized me. No one could recognize me. We were gonna get up. We were sitting there 5 minutes, get up and go to our gate because we had our flight. And then all of a sudden, like,
this big upper nerd walks
no,
up.
like Len walked by, and I guess you saw me.
Before you give like the key moment. So like
Yeah.
from my POV, I ended up meeting some people that I was going to go to Mykonos with. So it was like an Ibiza trip for 2 weeks and then a Mykonos trip. And the people that I was staying with ended up trying to scam me a couple times. They successfully scammed like $20-something thousand. And whenever I landed in Athens, which is where I was connecting to go to Mykonos,
I'm like, yo, you better get your 20 bands back. The fuck?
that whole trip got canceled. Like that part of it did. And so I was just sitting there and thinking, oh man, what the heck? I look up and I see Liz sitting. She has a hat on. She had like a mask basically covering her face. She was eating food, so like I can't even really see her. She's sitting by her friend, and I thought,
nah, bro, ain't no way. Nigga try to tell me a Cinderella story, bro.
oh my god, that's Liz.
Since this, though, his ex has come online to say that he not only cheated on Liz, but cheated on her as well, and he was a horrible boyfriend, allegedly just did so many things, laid hands on her, and also she accused him of having found where she lived after they weren't together anymore and found her therapist.
He showed me this freaking horrible person, and I'm like, I forgive you. So stupid. So stupid. I break up with him. I don't see him. He sent me thousands of flowers. He found my address. He found my therapist here in Miami, and she couldn't tell me that, but she was like, your boyfriend, like this and this and this, and I freak out. I'm texting him like, how the fuck did you find my therapist? How the fuck? He's like, I wanted you back. I wanted her to have my experience with you. I wanted her to see that I love you. And I'm like,
This led people
I can't lie. Listen, girly pop. It would be crazy if that John actually did happen and all this type of jazz. Not saying that it did or didn't, because that's what I was going to clarify into. Hun, do you have anything to substantiate that? Because the Wizard Liz did. But this, we cannot instantly believe. But obviously, if that were to be true in this scenario, that makes him worse. But I'm going to need her to substantiate it a bit more. Maybe next time, hun.
to comment and say, now WTF, so he stalks everyone he dates. Landon is the real Joe Goldberg. OMG, him stalking you and finding your therapist. There's no way in hell he didn't also stalk Liz and find her in the airport.
See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just like this could have it go maxed out fucking reaching. Like, did what was her name? Abby or some shit? Let me look. Yeah, Abby. Did Abby show a screenshot or some shit? And again, we're not trying to flick her, it didn't happen. Because obviously it's fucked up in some scenarios. But in this John, like, if the Landon nigga, if he actually texted her therapist and shit, her therapist, like, yo, we got some texts for that.
That just proves he stalked Liz when they first met at the airport. This is effing scary. People have just been super skeptical.
I don't, like, nah, that definitely doesn't just prove he was stalking Liz at the airport. Nah, definitely not.
Of him as of recent, but Liz is trying to work through this whole situation, and she is shutting down any rumors that are coming out of this whole situation, like stories of her and Landon getting together with each other when they were both with other people. She wanted to clear that up and say that there was never any overlap. She never would have been with Landon if he had been in a relationship when she met him. She said on her Instagram story, guys, I'm getting videos from my friends that Landon's ex just posted a video saying that she had DM'd me before and that I called her. I've never in my life called any woman or even been aware about other.
See, this is what happens sometimes when you get into dramas, bro, and motherfuckers start fucking up the stories, and all the shits start getting this fucking mosh posture bullshittery. Like, yo, that's exactly why you gotta get that junk sealed down the instant, bro. Like, I'm dead serious. Or better yet, on Landon's case, because it's not the Wizard Liz's fault. Clearly, she wasn't the one that fucking cheated. Tough. So he could have just not did that, and then we wouldn't be on this bullshit. Like, god damn it, bro.
Other women in our relationship. She shows evidence of a no caller ID number and claims she recognized it's me because of my Middle Eastern accent.
Yeah, that is quite literally like, hey, what's the shit that the niggas say? Oh yeah, what is that thing with the proof shit? No, see, that's gonna get mad. Niggas literally say this shit all the time, and I can't think of it. What? It's like proof, and it's like, oh, the proof is I said so, or some shit like that. Yeah, that's literally what this would be. Or my bad, I'm blocking the shit, but this part would be, she shows evidence of a no caller ID and claims it's her because it's a Middle Eastern accent. Like, this is the truth because I said it is.
I am not Middle Eastern, and it feels like to me you're trying to make fun of my accent. Whatever happened between you, Landon, is between you guys to solve, but don't start lying and making up rumors about me.
Stamped.
My friend kept commenting that I never called her or have seen her DMs, and her comments kept getting deleted. I don't understand what your motive is. She also leaked Landon's phone number and email, and people are calling and texting him every second to himself.
Yeah, see, that's the shit I be talking about, where niggas be doing that shit. Like, obviously the nigga Landon could be criticized, but yo, if you're sending a nigga death threats and all that type of shit, you're fucking weird. It's time to go outside. Coming from the nigga who doesn't know what the fuck grass is, take your ass the fuck outside. Like,
I don't want the father of my child to hurt himself. He's already going through it and he's already lost everything. Stop the hate, please.
yeah, that's totally on his part. Like, that is just blatantly his fault. No, I ain't go cap. Because I gotta understand this part. Like, duh, obviously, like I was even saying earlier, you're still the father of this child you got coming in 5 months. But yeah, at the same time, you are the nigga that caused your downfall, undeniably.
I am really trying to move on from this, but now I can't even try to heal or think about me and the baby because I have to worry about my ex hurting himself. I have never seen any girls DM about him until Peyton messaged my friend that she found on TikTok. That's the only reason I found out. When I found out, I immediately left and I'm trying to move on. Do whatever you want to do, but leave me out of this and stop creating fake, false narratives that have never happened. To my followers, I want to say thank you for all the kind words and support. I don't have words to describe how supported I feel by you guys in my lowest moments. I really love you guys so much and I owe you my whole life. Really, thank you. People have sort of taken this as her defending Landon, which they haven't.
Wait. What? There's no way. You are not interpreting that shit as her defending him. Nah. I think in the case, she does not want him to get harassed because, again, yeah, you should not want anyone to get harassed. You should not want anyone to get death threats and all this type of junk. But still, at the same time, yo, she's acknowledging he's a fucking cheater. And the only reason she is worried about him is obviously because, yo, he might hurt himself. He might do this, that, and the third. Like, duh, very clear. This is not her like, oh yeah, nah, bro, like he cheated, but but I can't just get him out of my mind. This ain't that. This is not that. Like, she's trying to make sure he doesn't send himself back to the lobby. Like,
really loved.
And that's a whole nother thing too. Like, and it's not like she obviously may still have a little bit of feelings for him, but obviously it's not in the motive of where she's thinking about taking the nigga back. She's thinking like just base to base. You loved him before. You don't want to see no harm come to him. Or at least that's how I'm interpreting it, because again, parasocial trilly, fuck, I'm speaking for the Wizard Liz. Like, that's how I would interpret it.
They want Liz to stand on business. They don't want her going back to this man or having any sort of sympathy for this man in general. So people don't love that. Others are saying, you know, obviously she doesn't want him to be getting this type of level of hate because she is still connected to him because they are about to have a kid together.
Exactly. That's a whole other thing too. Like, he's still the father of her child. Like, he's still the baby daddy. Like, yo, this motherfucker has to be all right so he can be a father. You know what I'm saying?
But that is pretty much what people have had to say about what she has posted. Now, the same day that she said all this, Landon has seemingly had enough of the online conversation and wanted to defend himself and post it on his story.
Oh my god, this nigga's still opening up his fucking mouth.
I'm taking my power back. I'm
taking my power back. Nigga, you could have just never lost it. You could have just never lost it. That's so crazy. Alright, whatever.
Done not defending myself. I'm done not respecting myself. I'm not Joe Goldberg of the effing internet. And he basically posted a few.
Who the fuck is Joe? I don't know. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Like, brother, again, you could have avoided this whole shit if you just didn't cheat.
More stories trying to defend his name and his image, and then he posted a photo onto his Instagram feed that was this sonogram photo, and he said, "My deepest desire is to give you the life you deserved, and I'm so sorry. Liz, thank you for carrying our miracle. I'm so sorry I failed you both."
Yo, I do not want to be that nigga, but I will be that nigga, especially too because we're dealing with a child, and like everyone knows, I say it all the time, yo, we need to be showing the love, the TLC to the miracles brought into the world, that being the children brought into the world. But motherfucker, if you thought you were about to post this shit to Sympathy Farm, Landon, you fucked up. You're taking it to the chin. Because you know what's crazy about this, John? Were you thinking that hefty about making this Instagram post before all this controversy? I'm just asking. Just asking. You can call me an asshole, but I'm just asking.
Liz, thank you for carrying our miracle. I'm so sorry I failed you both. So yeah, that's what he had to say as of last. This whole situation has so many people talking. Like, this entire WizardLiz cheating scandal has been all over my For You page on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing mad people start posting out this John in the ether. I'm like, oh, well, I know what we're talking about. There's some tea. Like, yo.
Everyone is in my DMs talking about WizardLiz. I certainly want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. If you guys have been paying attention and following along, or if it's the first time you're hearing about WizardLiz, let me know.
First time, but I feel like from what I've seen, I think I got my opinion pretty formulated, but we'll wait till the final opinions and conjecture.
Your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Stamped on that. Y'all already know, though. Shout out to Love of Babes. Miss Spill Sesh. Factual. We have to show the love. I ain't gonna lie. We got this influencer is in big trouble. The WizardLiz cheating scandal. Explain. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG vid without the Trilly yap, because y'all know Trilly do be yapping, down in the description, first link. And like I said, show the love to Miss Spill Sesh once again. But we're at the end. So final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, Landon, brother, you fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate the factor that you're at least trying to go on the like, you know what I'm saying, changing behavior or changing the patterns of behavior and realizing that you were a weak ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga for what you did. But you still did it. Yeah, you fucked up. So yeah, any niggas like trying to show you grace and all that shit, I don't know about that. But we can acknowledge also that niggas should not be harassing the fuck out of you, sending you death threats, hating on you. Like, that shit is, you know what I'm saying? Especially depending on the level of doing it. Like I said, the death threats. That shit is weird. Like, niggas don't need to be doing that, John. But we'll also be damned if niggas cannot criticize your ass, Landon. Because what the fuck is wrong with you, brother? It's so baffling. Just, I've been saying it the whole time. It's so baffling, generally. Like, just you'll come out here on this boy or whatever and be like, yeah, I made these mistakes. I did this, that, and the third, when they easily could have just been avoided. And if something wasn't going awry, or if something was going awry, at least, or you felt like you weren't satisfied within what was going on currently in the relationship, dang, she's your girly pop, your girlfriend, who is also your baby mother. I think you should have tried to talk to her about it. Can't even grammar. First, before you decided to go get on Snapchat and get rejected, because that's a whole nother thing in itself. But, yeah. Tell Landon, my nigga, you gonna take this accountability. You made your bed, you're laying in that bitch. For the WizardLiz, yeah, I generally just feel bad for her, because again, you're with your significant other, you think everything's going straight, like, from everything that it looks like he's showing, it's like, yo, he's deeply, madly in love with you and all this type of jazz. Then, boom! The nigga's been doing some fucking frisky shit on Snapchat. Bullshittery. Yeah, so I can only sympathize for the WizardLiz for that, because it's like, damn, now you still have to go through the process of having a child, as we know, while doing this John single, because again, at least in my opinion, she definitely should not take this nigga back. Like, what the fuck, bro? You get one chance, bro. How am I gonna trust you again? You fucking cheated. You broke the loyalty. That's cookies to me. That's cookies to me, but actually, there's no buts. It should be cookies to you too, but I said it literally again. If you disagree, let me know, but I'm fucking hoping you don't disagree. Like, anyway, off that, John. Yeah, this is more or less like a situation, obviously, that isn't good in just general, because clearly you would want like this child to have both their parents in it, John. Hopefully their parents have a healthy relationship and things and such like that. But clearly, not everything in life is fair and perfect. So when complications in a situation like this happen, it's unfortunate to see. But hopefully within this, at least, like, you know what I'm saying, things will be worked out. Not in terms of relationship, just got off of that, but in terms of like optics, and obviously he doesn't harm himself, and then they're able to figure out everything going on with being parents and things and such like that. And hopefully it could just get better from here. But of course, y'all, if any more information about this come out, you already know Trilly will be taking a poopsie into it. Other than that, though, again, shout out to Love of Babes, Miss Spellsash, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.